Yeah, I think the squad after last week's performance are now very, very focused on the Bedford game, and we know that last week was a significant result, but it's nothing if we fail to capitalise on it. So we've had a good week in preparation for this game. Players have worked hard, and they're conscious now that we're after 5 points against Bedford, and then after that it's each match at a time, and there, if we wake up one morning someone tells us we're promoted, then we'll believe it. But it's feet very much on the ground and focused for Saturday.
What sort of things are you expecting to see from Bedford?
I think Bedford have got quite a strong forward pack. They've got some experience in the forwards with Matty Stewart, former Northampton Scotland prop, and also Simon Heifer, who's played for Northampton and also for Colomiers in France. He's an experienced forward. I think he's at lock tomorrow. And we've had them watched, and we know that their pack really are their strength, and they've got a particularly good driving maul, and I think they'll look to take us on around the fringes, and we've got to make sure that our defence is up for that.
With the news coming out of Bedford that Colin Jackson is going to resign at the end of the season, do you think that will have much of an effect on their play?
No, I don't think so. I think it may give them a lift possibly in their last home game of the season, which incidentally is against Orrell. But no, I can't see it having a bearing on tomorrow's game. I think, if coach is going, it's been announced well in advance. I think Bedford will just be focused on tomorrow's game. And we're aware that, we're in a position now where we're there to be shot at, and every team lifts their game against Worcester. But I think that'll be even more so after last Saturday's result and the position we find ourselves in the league.
With the game that we had down at Bedford, it was our third game, I think it was, of the season. There were some mistakes that didn't go particularly smoothly. Have you seen big changes since then within the team?
Yeah, I think so. I think, to be perfectly honest, that was probably our worst performance of the season. They really got into us. Our line-out didn't function that particular day, and when that happens to you, that can cause particularly us all sorts of problems. And I think we could have lost that game. As it is, we worked hard and got a bonus point, and I don't think if it wasn't for a couple of interception tries by Darren O'Leary, we wouldn't have got that. So that really was a poor performance, and we were very concerned after that game. But we've actually watched a little bit of footage from that game this week, and the players have watched it, and it really is obvious that a massive improvement in every aspect of our play has been made since then, from the physical conditioning and physicality of the players right through to the way that we organise and structure our game. So we believe that we're a much improved side from that day, and we'll be looking to prove it tomorrow.
And keeping on the same line, that will have given Bedford that day quite a lot of confidence. That will also help them coming into this game, thinking that if you play the same, they've got a chance at blooding the leader's nose.
I'm sure they'll have one eye on that game, and they've had some recent pretty good form, and I think they're fifth in the table, and there's no doubt that they'll want to go out. They have nothing to lose, just as every team has nothing to lose really against us, and obviously looking to cause us problems. But what we have to do is we have to play to our capabilities, and if we do that, then we can take them, the referee, and any other extraneous factors that there might be out of the equation.
Has it been difficult to get the players' feet back down onto the ground, same as it has for many supporters after last Saturday's wonderful game?
I think the answer to that really you'll only know at 5 o'clock tomorrow. I think generally I have to say in training the guys have looked sharp. Obviously there's an air of confidence. If that drifts into arrogance, then we're in trouble. And I think we'll only know really after tomorrow. What we need to see is a side that are still very focused on playing as a team, who respect the opposition but obviously don't fear the opposition. And we look to execute our plays properly, and we need to do that tomorrow afternoon.
So what really are the words would you say going forward for the next 11 games?
Well, it's all about winning, John, and that's what we must do. We must take each game as it comes, that old cliche, and we must win every game. And this league really now, because of the hard work that we've put in, this league is ours for the taking, we know that. And, if we keep winning, we're going to win it. destiny is completely in our own hands. So, you know, the answer is keep winning, and we'll get the prize at the end.
It'd be nice to get that prize, John, after all these years of trying. What words have you got for, when we finish off now, for the supporters for tomorrow?
Well, I have to say, I thought the support last week was absolutely fantastic. I think, you know, the players have commented, you know, when they did a lap before the pit, before the game, you know, the hairs on the back of their neck were stood up, and you know, the noise that they're making is whistles, horns, bells. I just thought it was tremendous, and for me that was passionate support. That's rugby support, and you know, that's what we want tomorrow at Sixways, and I'm sure the same faces will be there, and you know, we want a lot of noise. We want this ground to be a fortress, and the supporters have a big part to play in making it a fortress.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.